Hey Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing our general reading for March. Definitely stick around to the end because we will be covering a couple of topics that might actually resonate with you. And if it doesn't, that's okay. Leave it for those that need to hear it and definitely come back for the next one. But just remember, this is a general reading. So whatever information I give you, kind of make it fit where it makes most sense in your life. So let's go ahead and jump in and start getting some information from our guys. And we'll start with like some kind of positive information. I want to start on a positive note. Everything's positive though. We're gonna just make that be the energy. Here, let me do that again. So I just feel like those are the same exact cards as the last sign, that I don't know why it's coming out. Maybe it's the same. Maybe you're dealing with a lot of things that Virgo is dealing with, but I don't think so. I really don't. Though, I think this was Aries now. Maybe you have a little bit of Virgo and maybe a little bit of Aries in your life. But, okay. Okay, so we have persistent. These are the keywords: persistence, new possibilities, discipline, determination, self-empowerment, and ambition. So definitely a nice new chapter kind of forming right now for you guys in March. Beautiful cards. The artwork's really nice. So yeah, persistence, new possibilities, discipline, determination. It's just that moving forward. There's some kind of decisions you guys have made, self-empowered ambition. This is all coming from within. There's some kind of movement for next chapter, a new possibility, and it's only because you worked hard to get there. That is like key for me here. You guys have worked really hard for this new chapter. The determination, the moving forward with the rhino here. So this chapter is yours to claim because you have 100% did the work. Self-empowerment, ambition. There's just, you guys are hard-working people. And like, this has been like something that's been, like the seeds have been planted for some times and now you're kind of like seeing it grow. So let's go ahead and jump in. I think that is beautiful. That is super empowering, that message that we just started with. Let's just jump in. We're going to pull some cards on things that are happening internally, and then we're going to pull cards on relationship aspect and, work career first, or projects that you might be working on, and then it's going to be a relationship like family, friends, maybe it's a partner. It doesn't have to necessarily be love. But I always feel like starting with the internal stuff that's happening, because that's what kind of sets off the tone for everything. Because, like, you know, if you're feeling like horrible about something that happened at work, you kind of like bring that everywhere you go. It's really hard to kind of detach once you're in a down mood. And it could be like a relationship that brought you down, then everything else is bad. Like your family dynamics, your work, it's just, it all kind of like spews into every other aspect of life. So let's go into the internal things so we know, we can pinpoint what it is that we need to change and align ourselves better with in terms of what we want to manifest in our future in the coming months, you know? So let's go ahead, see what that is. What are we looking like in March here for Capricorn? Okay. Okay. Yeah, leap of faith. I feel like a little almost like nervousness, giddiness, excitement, but also the nervousness is kind of there because we want to make sure we're doing the right thing. Again, we're like hardworking people. You guys are hardworking people. I feel like there's a sense of like, I just don't want to let myself down almost, because I went through so much. I'm the one who put myself here. So there is a leap of faith. There is that opportunity. Again, new possibility. Something here that you're putting yourself, you're really in a vulnerable place right now. Like you're literally putting yourself out there, whatever that situation is, but internally you're feeling that right now. So everything else kind of falls into that category no matter what. So let's pull some tarot and kind of see what your guides have to say about that. What is going on internally for March here? Two more. Let's do it one more time. Two more. There we go. And one more. I just need one. There we go. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Five of Swords. So like I said, there was something that you planted the seed and watched it grow. This is something that's come for long, that's been like a long time coming, that leap of faith. With the Knight of Cups, that's where I'm getting that from. So the Knight is someone or something that's coming in like slowly, but there's stability. There's definitely a sense of stability. There's grounding, but whatever has been coming, that leap of faith has been something that's been planted because of discipline, determination, something that's been planted and is coming to fruition now. So I feel like a lot of you guys are like in a sense of like, wow, it's here. Okay, I have to take that. Like now I see the opportunity, I'm going to take it. Like you planted the seeds, you're watching it grow, and it's like, okay, there it is. And then that's that leap of faith that's coming in. It's like almost giving a sense of burden. That's where like there's still not like there's a mixed bag of emotions here. Also, let me backtrack. So, Five of Wands, I feel like there was like again, with a long time coming, Knight of Pentacles, I think that there was a sense of like the work that you guys the work that you guys have put in. There might have been other people involved where it's like you were like almost like fighting your way to get here. And it's just the leap of faith is almost like scary. So keep that in mind. Sorry, my dogs are making a lot of noise. I just didn't know what that was. There is a burden that you feel with that. And again, like the energy that I'm getting, the leap of faith is almost like excitement, but it's almost like fear, because there's just a lot on the line for yourself, because you guys are like, this is your work. This is like, you don't want you to fail, because like you can't look at anyone else. It's like you are the only one that's in control of this, and you're the one making the decision, and you can't really rely and blame anyone else if it fails. But again, new possibility, discipline, empowerment, self-empowering ambition. There's just so much positive energy around this, and it's just like, even if you do fail, the leap of faith, I feel like you're going to take regardless. I think that's just something that's just predetermined, and maybe that fear will hold you back. But at some point, I feel like that's just going to be something that happens. If it doesn't happen in March, it's just going to be a delay, and you'll have that opportunity again. But in March, I do see you taking that leap of faith. I do see like maybe a little bit of hesitation and fear, because it is scary, and that's such a valid feeling. There's so much, like I said, on the line, and it's like all put on you because this is a you thing. And I see you guys working your butt for it. I just see you guys have planted the seeds of something, and now it's there. And it could be like, let's say a relationship or something that like, we'll get into those, but it could, like, I'm just giving you examples, like you, we're talking to this person, you put in the effort to show them that you care, and now they're like, oh, I like you. And it's like, oh, great. Now I'm like risking this because I'm scared to be in a relationship. There's just something like that energy of like, I put in the work and now the opportunity is there. And now it's like, okay, So it's like, there is going to be the new possibility. And I think you guys will be having that like internal struggle about doing the leap of faith. But I see that that's just going to happen. It's just what the cause and effect is. Let's go ahead into work and just see how that's kind of coming through. And again, it doesn't have to be work. It could be a passion project. It could be just something that you're doing with a family, like a project, something that you're doing with friends. It doesn't have to be career based, but for the most part, I feel like it will be. But like I said, general reading, place it where it fits. No. Let's do it one more time. Oh my goodness. Is this it? I don't think so. Let's do one more round. That feels better. That makes sense. So we have the forgotten, missed opportunities, and fear of failure. So if this is related to your internal struggle and it's work related, again, if this, you don't have anything that needs to be work or career or project related, just hang on for a little bit longer. We will be doing relationship. But if it is a work thing, missed opportunities, like I said, we have free will. There will be an opportunity of taking the leap of faith. And I think for a lot of you, you will. But if there is some fear based and you do hesitate, that is going to lead to a missed opportunity. That being said, you always have a chance or another opportunity to do it. It's not like that door closes and another one never opens. You know what I mean? So don't feel like you are pressured to do anything, but just know that the opportunity to take the leap of faith, and that's an eternal struggle, you will have that opportunity. There is a sense of fear of failure. Again, there is a lot on the line for yourself internally. So a fear of failure is super valid. And I just feel like that could be for a lot of you guys now coming in, that you might actually have a missed opportunity because a lot of you might be too afraid. And again, there is a burden here. There is something here that's kind of like emotionally holding you back almost. There's just a lot on the line, and there's that heavy burden. So let's go ahead and see what the tarot have to say. Man, this is probably not the right deck to be using because it's really hard to shuffle these for some reason. I don't know if it's just because they're smaller. That's not it. Let's just do one more. I'm gonna do one more. Oh, okay, yeah. So we're just gonna do four of these here instead of 3, because I think there's a bigger message to be shared. So we have the Page of Wands, the Moon, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Devil. Okay. Yeah, this is okay. We're going to start with the Page of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. I'm trying to kind of make sense of this in a way where a majority of you can resonate with this. So again, this doesn't have to be work related, career related, but it can also be like projects, even when you do things with your family or friends. So there is an opportunity coming in, and we already know this. We have new possibilities, discipline, determination. I feel like a lot of it had to been something that you've been working hard on. With the 8 of Pentacles here is showing me something that you've been working hard on, planting the seeds, watching them grow, mastering it. That's the energy that I'm getting. And the opportunity kind of presents themselves. It's the opportunity for creation. Page of Wands is a messenger coming with news, something that's coming in pretty quickly, which is why I feel like the leap of faith card is here. It's something that just kind of came pretty quickly. It could have been a message, an email, a call, something to give you news of an opportunity that gives you passion. And I do think, like, with this whole thing, that it was work related with what's going on internal. It also could be a relationship. But again, with now that we're talking about the career aspect, because this is coming in so quickly and you planted the seeds for it, it's almost as if it came too quickly and you're almost having a little bit of self-doubt. I feel like with the moon and the devil, there's some introspection that's being made, some almost self-sabotaging thing that's kind of taking place right now. Oh, and it kills me because I think for a lot of you, you might actually have that missed opportunity, missed this missed opportunity because you're in your own way. There's just some kind of internal work, this something that's come to light within yourself. Maybe it's something that you realize that you're not quite sure if you want this, or it's almost like, wow, it's here, I worked so hard, now I don't know what to do with it. There's just some kind of energy around that, which is interesting to me because there was so much this determination, this discipline, this self-empowerment, ambition to get to this place. And there is a new opportunity. There's new possibilities, like literally here. There's so many. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands. There's so many opportunities. And I think there's just like this fear aspect. I don't know why I'm getting that, like fear. And I think that could be the reason why you are held back from making that decision. So it's something to introspect on. So March is going to be an opportunity for you to basically take the leap of faith or not. And the next chapter awaits. Like, I think something beautiful will come from taking the leap of faith, but I feel like for a lot of you, you might be too scared to move forward, which is totally okay. It doesn't mean that opportunity will be gone. It just means a new one will have to come and take that place sometime further down the line. So it's up to you whether or not you want to take the risk, take the leap of faith. If you want to, if you don't, that's perfectly fine. You know what I mean? We all have free will. It's just the unknown and the fear aspect is what's kind of scaring everyone at the moment. Let's go ahead and, so again, something to think about in this month, because that's going to be that little struggle that we go through. Let's go ahead and take a look at the relationship aspect. Maybe we are in like wanting to learn about some love aspect. Maybe it's friendship, maybe it's family. Let's go ahead and see what the guys have to say about that. Okay. Interesting. So we have get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Get grounded. Okay. For a lot of you guys, again, new possibilities. I'm getting new possibilities. I'm getting a lot of you guys are very much in your own head. And I'm getting the sense of if you are in a relationship that you're almost in your own head and kind of in your way. And again, like it's almost giving me the devil energy, the self-sabotage. And I think your guys are almost kind of telling you like you need to like kind of ground yourself and get level-headed. That energy is coming in. And I'm also getting the sense of like maybe pushing away opportunities and relationships because of like past hurt. Something like going on with like you're planting the seeds again. I feel like the planting of seeds of getting a relationship, you're getting options, you're getting opportunities, and you're almost like pushing them away because there's just some kind of fear aspect, not wanting to really take the leap of faith. It's like you're in your own way. It's like you get there, you get so close, and you're like, no. And like, I'd rather be single. Or like, yeah, I'm, there's just something along with that self-sabotaging energy. Let's go ahead and pull some cards. And you know what? That just might mean that you're just not aligned and you're not ready to date. And I think that's another reason why the get grounding thing. There's a lot of like new possibilities. And a new possibility again could be like you just finding yourself, you finding the calm within yourself instead of having to be with other people. And that's also totally fine. I think that's a beautiful thing. But let's go ahead and see what that is about. And also it could be like friendships, like, like that, just like the having like a friend, friend group or something that you may not even be like aligned with completely, bored, like you are aligned and you're just like in your own head about like, are you doing the right thing, not doing the right thing? There's just something about like the self-sabotage, getting in your own way. And are you like taking the leap of faith with the friend group or this relationship, you know? You worked hard to be this, like, in this friend group. Like, there's just, why am I having such a hard time, like, aligning myself and being happy in the moment? There's just something along the lines of that. Ooh. Hang on. I need one more. Okay. So I'm getting a lot of new beginnings, which is beautiful. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, and Judgment. So with a Hermit right now, I'm feeling, again, like it says here, get grounded and connect with nature. And this is showing me that your guides are almost even kind of, I don't even know if they're asking you to do this, but you might be in this kind of state right now where you're almost like kind of on your own. Getting a lot of singledomness at this moment. And even if you're in a relationship, again, like it might be that like you were kind of like in your own head about like all these different things and you're kind of like retracting. It doesn't mean that you need to break up with someone, but a lot of you might be single. A lot of you guys are kind of like almost pulling away. But I see so many beautiful opportunities. Again, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. These are divinely handed. These are new beginnings. New beginnings for being in a grounded, stable relationship. And you might already be in that grounded, stable relationship. Sorry, that was my dog. If you saw his head poke out. And then the Ace of Swords is like an honest, communicative, like the relationship where your communication is key. Whatever relationship you're in, or this might be something coming in. Like, this is where that leap of faith comes in. Like, do you want to miss this opportunity? Or do you want to push away this relationship? I think there's this, like, fear, again, like, it's almost like in this work thing, like, the fear of failure. Like, you're just not grounded. Like, you're not taking the time to, like, settle your mind and just calm that thinking, because I think a lot of it is fear-based. There's so much fear-based. And the Judgment card is coming out for the relationship aspect. It's almost making you ask the question of, did I put my past, did I give myself closure for the past? Am I putting that away? Am I still bringing it to the forefront? Am I thinking about it all the time? Am I bringing this into relationships? Like, you know, have I had people like hurt me in the past? And do I expect these people to do the same thing to me? There's just something there. There's that, again, the leap of faith, the fear of like putting yourself out there. It's like, again, like this could be a friendship. Like you have like good communication, stable friendships, like that could be friendships. You can have that. And in a sense, it's like you're afraid to take that leap of faith because there is a lot on the line. You worked hard to be like stable in yourself and being able to, and like even in a relationship, like if you were single and you worked hard, you were disciplined, determined, persistent, self-empowered, you were independent, and now you have a person that came in that you weren't even expecting to come in, that's coming in with good communication, excitement, being honest, being transparent, someone who's stable financially and able to ground you emotionally, all those things. Like that person coming in is almost like, well, okay, like if I give this person a chance, then I'm almost taking the leap of faith and I might lose all the things that I worked hard on for myself. And I can't blame anyone but myself because I would allow that into my life. There's some kind of fear aspect. There's some kind of hesitation. Again, with the Hermit, and I have a lot to do with the past. There's something that happened in the past that you just need to like kind of almost come to closure. Like you need to give it closure. You need to accept the past, forgive the past, forgive yourself for making any mistakes that you did, so you're able to move forward. Because I do see like whatever is coming in, new beginnings are like blowing up. And it could be that you are in a relationship. Like I said, you could already be in a relationship right now, but it's like you're in your own way, you're in your own head, and there may be some kind of missed opportunity. Maybe you guys aren't moving forward because of this. Maybe you guys are kind of stuck because of this. There's that leap of faith, like, okay, like maybe this person wants you to move in with them, and you're just like, okay, like I don't know what to do. I put in all this hard work in myself and do all these things. Like, how do I move forward? So keep this in mind, because I think your guides kind of are insisting that you take the moment to just like settle down, get grounded, get perspective, see what makes sense. Because again, I'm like seeing you did put in emotionally, you put in all the work. You planted the seeds. It's been taking time to get there. Maybe that relationship that you're currently in took some time to get there. And you guys put in all the hard work. There was ups and downs, there were fights, and now it's like fights. That's not the word. There were conflicts and you've kind of gone through them. And now like there's like almost like the burden with that choice. And I feel like that's what's coming in March. You're going to have these choices, like, do I move forward? Like maybe someone wants you to move in with them. Maybe want to take the next step, and it's like the hesitation of the leap of faith. That's like what's kind of key in this whole March reading. So take that in for a second. Definitely thank your guides, because this is like a good guiding tool to kind of like see what you want. Again, like for a lot of you, I feel like there might be a delay. I feel like a lot of you guys might not be ready, and that's totally okay. So don't feel pressured that you need to like make the choices because it's right. It just has to feel right in here before anything else. So remind yourself that. Kind of take time to introspect, see what makes sense, see what fits, see what feels right for you, because that's the only thing that matters at the end of the day. Because this whole thing is internal. Like, you feel like you're going to let yourself down. So make sure you're aligned internally with that. But definitely thank your guides. If this resonated, definitely like and subscribe so you don't miss another reading. We will be doing a mid-March reading. And then we will, after that, shortly after that, do the following month. But thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you guys coming back, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.